bounce with me.
Hello everybody and welcome to the Midship Detective Agency. My name is Detective Harry.
And I'm Detective Leanna.
And today we're going to be solving a very important case for Mickey and his friends. Now, this could get very dangerous, so it'll be interesting to see what clues and mysteries we uncover within the Disney Dreams. Let's go ahead and see what Detective Mickey has in store for us.
Welcome to the Midship Detective Agency. Which case would you like to solve? Please. Welcome, detectives. This is a big case. Let's check in with Mickey.
Don't worry, we'll get right on it. Oh boy, am I glad you're here, because we've got one doozy of a case. You just won't believe it, but
Paintings are being stolen right here on the ship.
yeah, Goofy, I know. Are there any suspects?
7 of them. And the ship's really big. Well, I think we're going to need some help.
No problem. Check out our new detectives. They're going to help us crack this case.
Oh.
I just know it. Detectives, we need to catch that criminal and find those stolen paintings. And that means you're going to have to search all around the ship. Susan, our detective trainer, will teach you how.
You will use a high-tech detective badge. This is an amazing all-in-one tool that you'll use to solve the case. Your team will share one badge. To use it, you will need to face the black and white pattern toward the center of the screen while holding it from the bottom. Make sure your fingers don't cover the pattern and keep the badge straight up and down. You will also need to stand on the mark. First, we'll need to activate your badge. Pick up one badge and stand on the mark. Now, hold up your badge with the black and white pattern facing the screen. Well done. Now move your badge until it matches exactly with the app. Good job. This badge number is now registered to your team. Now, let's practice. Move the magnifying glass until you find the key. Great work. Your badge can be used in different ways. You might need to rotate something slowly. Or some things might need to be pushed. And if it starts to look like this, and you hear this noise, it means your badge isn't straight up and down. So make sure you're holding it correctly. We will be giving you a casebook. It contains a collection of our top suspects with information on each one. Read this over carefully. When you uncover clues, write them down so you can cross off suspects as you go. When only one is left, that suspect must be our criminal. The casebook also has a map where witnesses have reported suspicious activity. At each place, you'll find a piece of art. Hold up your badge toward the art and a secret place will be revealed. Search carefully for clues or stolen paintings. Go ahead and pick up your pencil and the casebook with a blue label. Start your search at this location. Go there now.
That about does it. You've got everything you need to crack this case and find those missing paintings. Good luck!
Alright guys, it looks like there is a mischief on board and the villains are at it again, and they're definitely gonna put us in for a wild goose chase, if I may add.
Indeed, especially since we have 10 decks to go up and down throughout our detective journey. So we're going to be starting on deck number 4 with the Walt Disney drawing painting. And these are our suspects. We have a lot of the classic Disney villains, which include Jafar, Cruella de Vil, Maleficent, Captain Hook, Evil Queen, Dr. Facilier, and Yzma. So, Who do you guys think did it? Let us know in the comments down below. Let's go ahead, head to deck 4, and start solving the mystery of the missing paintings.
Time to go. Now the nice thing is that we have elevators. So even though there's 10 decks, we can just happily just go up a few floors and not have to worry about running all over the stairs.
Plus, the ship is like totally empty, so don't have to worry about crowding
Yes.
too.
Best time to do this is on your port dates. If you don't plan on getting off, you can just play on the detective agency and not have to worry about there being a lot of people. Alright, so we're in the Walt Disney painting, which is in the forward. So we need to go this way. And you might encounter some beautiful views if you're docked at a port. That is the beautiful Lookout Cay. You can see people walking to the island. It's a very beautiful day out after all the rain we've had. Alright guys, we have made it to our first stop. Let's see what the villains have in store for us, and Mickey too, for our clues.
Oh.
Oh.
I wonder if the suspect has been here. Use your night scope to see if... Hey, this looks like a left-hand print. That's a clue.
Interesting.
Could all of our suspects leave a left-hand print?
Well, Mickey.
Check your casebook.
Why don't you write that down? Check the pictures
Alright.
and read the descriptions in your casebook to see who you can cross off.
Well, there's really only
Now
one
it's up to
person.
you, detectives. Go to any painting on your map and continue searching.
Yep, we got Captain Hook because he doesn't have a hand on his left hand, so we know it's not him. So we're gonna mark him off as our one of our suspects. And then we're gonna put in our detective notes that the culprit is left-handed. First clue of many. We know it's not Captain Hook. Now, after you go to your first location, you can go to anywhere you want on board. So out of all these locations, we can choose where we go next, and I think there's a few on deck 4.
There's
So
actually a lovely couple. We've actually got 2 more on deck 4. We have one which is right next door, which is like right over here. And then there's one right back down the hallway where we just were.
Yep.
So we can crush out a couple more paintings and a couple more clues and such without even having to go up any stairs or elevators.
very true. Now let's go.
Woo!
The other thing too is that these portraits actually move. So if you're walking by and you notice a moving painting,
You're not going crazy.
you're not going crazy.
All right, here we are at the
Alright.
next location.
Let's see what they have.
Maybe there's something behind that panel. I know. Use your power screwdriver to find out.
Oh, we have a painting!
And Donald.
And Donald. What are you doing here?
Oh no. Bye-bye.
Donald, this is no time to lie down on the job. There's more missing art, and finding this one means we're on the criminal's trail.
Oh no.
Come on, let's go.
One down, many more to go.
Well, at least we found a painting.
Yeah, there's going to be quite a few more. Something also that you should always do when doing the Mystery Detective Agency, mark off which paintings you have done, so that way you're not having to worry about, accidentally repeating your steps.
Yes, because it will just redo the portrait. And
Exactly.
it's not going to lead you anywhere new.
But we have found one painting, still only have one suspect crossed off our list, so it is just a matter of who it is out of our final 6. Remember guys, let us know in the comments who you think stole all of the paintings, and let's go ahead and head to the next one, which is the Silly Symphony painting, which is just down the hall near the atrium.
Alright guys, we've made it to our next painting. Let's see what clues lie ahead.
Paintings or anything really.
I wonder if there's something in there that could help us. Move your magnifying glass around, and let's take
Ooh,
a closer
donut.
look.
Harry, what's on the corner?
What is it? It's a pastry.
No, not the pastry.
Oh.
Corella.
Oh! Hello, Corella.
She's in jail.
Wow.
That
According to the
crosses off
newspaper,
another suspect.
Cruella's not even on the ship.
Wow.
Great discovery, detectives.
Trying to steal those
This means
puppies
we can
again.
take Cruella off the suspect
Like it.
list.
Oh
Keep
no.
up the good work.
Well, that's another thing we can write down.
Yes, we can. Corilla's in jail. She's not even on the ship. All right. So we've done this painting. We know it wasn't Corilla because Corilla's actually in jail.
Which now gives us only 5 more suspects.
Corilla is in jail.
Which now leaves us Jafar, Maleficent, Evil Queen, Dr. Facilier, and Yzma.
All right.
The suspect list is definitely getting shorter.
Well, for those of you who thought it was Corilla or Captain Hook, you would be wrong. They are.
But if you still think it's either Jafar, Maleficent, the Evil Queen, Dr. Facilier, or Yzma, you're still in the running.
Okay.
On to the next painting, which is deck 6. Because it's at the front, the forward.
Oh, yes. So a thing to make your life a little bit easier when you're doing this is if you're in the front of the ship, try and see what decks are in the front so you're not running back and forth.
And then when you're done with the fronts, just make your way to the afts, and then just do the opposite.
Yep. Or you can make your way to the middles, too, and then just do front,
That
middle,
as well.
and back.
That's true.
Make your life a little easier. So for now, we're going up to deck 6. Let's see what they have in store there.
Yeah, we could go down to deck 3 right now, since we are
We
pretty much there.
could.
And then just make our way to deck 6 after.
You would be right, Detective Harry. Oh, we could just do 2, 3, and then 5. Or 6.
Oh yeah, we didn't even do 2.
6.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, yeah,
Perfect.
let's go. I have a feeling he is going to beat me down the elevator because a lot of them are at deck 1 already, and I can already see he's already halfway down. But we do have an elevator, and I know he's going to be waiting there smiling at me, just going, see, it doesn't give you any time, but it saves you from walking down the stairs. It's funny if I ended up on different levels because I think he didn't know if we were 1, 2, or 3 yet. Oh, no, he's already here. He's already here. Yeah, exactly. I told them that you'd be sitting there waiting at me, smiling, just going, oh, I told you
I
so.
didn't run.
No, I know.
There's a difference.
There's a difference? Yeah, but look at how out of breath he is.
I'm not out of breath.
Yeah, but guess what? I just
I'm
told
not
a
out of breath.
leisurely stroll down the elevator.
Alright. We're gonna find a clue, or we're gonna find a painting.
Gosh, I
This feeling we're gonna find a painting. Goofy.
Goofy! Oh!
Oh, but there's a painting behind him.
Goofy, you know you're not supposed to put paintings in the steam room.
Suspicious.
Another one. Good job, detectives. You and Goofy sure make a great team.
Oh my goodness.
Goofers.
Let's look for more.
Oh, we found another painting.
There we go, 2 down, a few more to go. Let's head to the next location.
Alright guys, next painting.
What are you gonna give us?
There's something behind those balloons. I just
Pop all of
noticed.
them.
Try popping them.
Pop those balloons. It's like Toy Story Mania. Bon voyage. Donald?
This is no time
Ooh,
for
a painting!
We found another one. Good job, detectives. You'll have all those paintings back in no time. Keep going.
Smile dolls!
Here on camera.
Oh, never mind. Alright, but that's another painting.
Yeah.
Very interesting. Alright. Now we head to deck 5, 6. 5 or 6. Either one.
We'll figure it out. We'll let you guys know.
Yeah. Alright, here we are at the next painting on deck 6. Just waiting for, you're holding the badge upside down.
Oh my gosh, that's why it's not registering.
Probably.
Wow, they built a boat.
Come on.
Saw something fishy around here.
Ooh, interesting.
Try leaving the fish out of the way with your
Stinky
fingers.
fishies. This is an active crime scene. Stingray, what are you doing here?
Ooh.
Oh.
What is that? Lipstick.
Great work.
Huh.
Now,
So we know it's not a male,
down our
and it's a female that wears lipstick. I think I could think of a few villains that wear lipstick.
As can I.
Let's see what we have in our detective list, shall we? Okay, so we know it's not a villain, so we can cross off Dr. Facilier.
We know it's not a villain.
We know it's not a male villain.
There you go.
So they know what I was talking about. So it's not Dr. Facilier and it's not Jafar, but look at that. Yzma, Evil Queen, and Maleficent all wear lipstick.
So if your guesses were Jafar or Dr. Facilier, you are unfortunately out. But if you are a Maleficent, Yzma, or Evil Queen believer, you are still going strong.
And let's make sure we mark off the paintings we found, and also that our culprit has lipstick.
Getting dangerously close to the identity of our villain.
Yes. Put in your guesses. Who's it gonna be?
Let's head to the next painting.
Yes, let
Which
us
is
see. We're
where?
on deck 6 right now.
We're going to go to deck 8, which has 2 of them.
Yes, and as you can see, we're in the 4th, so it makes going up a lot easier.
Woo! Let's go. Right.
All right, so we have 2 paintings to choose from. Which are we choosing? We are choosing
this one.
Oh, look, Castaway K.
Wow, there it is. There we go.
Hey, how about dusting off that window so we can see what's back there?
Oh my
Goofy.
goodness, it is a painting of the goof.
Legoof. Oh, Goofy. Oh,
Goofy.
Well, at least we found one more painting.
that was a priceless
Anybody got some
painting.
tape? All right, keep going.
Gosh.
All right.
And lucky for us, our next one's over here, so we're just gonna trade off. And lucky for us, our next one is right over here with the Bahamas.
Fitting for Castaway.
Very true. So what are we gonna get though?
I don't know. Let's find out.
There's something funny going on here. Someone's been messing with those plates.
Oh,
It's always the middle one.
but what's inside the middle one?
A
potion
bottle.
I have some suspicion I know who that belongs to.
That's a clue.
A pink one, too, to be
Yeah.
Sit
exact.
down and keep going.
Not very groovy.
If we do say so ourselves. Alright, a magic
Interesting.
potion.
However, I will say that even though the potion bottle looks similar, do you mind painting? I'm trying to explain things. That even though the poison bottle looks similar to Yzma, it's not like the other 2 suspects that we have on this list are no strangers to brewing magical potions.
Very true.
So the
However-
Evil Queen and Maleficent are still in play.
However,
However, what?
if you pay attention to the clues of their sidekicks, hobbies, and favorite quotes, Maleficent, compared to these 2, do not have the word potions in them.
Interesting.
So she only uses her fairy powers to transform into a dragon. However, hobbies for the Evil Queen is brewing poisons and potions in her dungeon lair. And Yzma experimenting with potions in her secret lab.
So I guess that just brings us down to 2. The Evil Queen versus Yzma. If you believed in Maleficent, your beliefs got you so far, but not far enough. But Evil Queen versus Yzma. Who is it going to be?
And we shall be going to
Deck 10.
deck 10. Let's go. Maybe we'll find out who the culprit is there.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Hopefully.
Sounds like it might be time for some interrogation. All right, Harry, it is your turn. Go unlock some clues, and we might figure out who the culprit is. This might be our last one.
We can't see anything through that steam.
Oh no.
Sorry.
It's closed. Oh.
Go on.
Oh.
Another painting.
Peel off that wallpaper, would you?
Oh.
Oh, it's you, Goofy. Oh, nice portrait. Great job, everybody. Gosh, with all of these paintings we've collected, I think we're getting close. Keep going.
All right, maybe another painting will satisfy our needs to
But-
find our villain.
But you know that means
What does that mean, Harry?
we're done with the forward ones.
Oh, so now I have to go midship.
We have to go all the way back. No, not midship.
Do we have any more that's a midship? Please hold.
Let's check.
Yeah, please hold. Now comes the fun part. We have to go down,
And to the back of the ship.
but we're heading to the back of the ship. And we are in the forward right now, which means we get to take a nice leisurely walk to a long walk
So long.
to size for the tall people. He's 6'5". We're surprised he hasn't hit anything.
I know. Look how close I get to this. Look at this.
It's crazy.
Anyway, we're heading to the back.
Hopefully
The
we
dreaded
will.
journey.
Yes, the dreaded journey. But the nice thing is that we can see people's lovely stage room designs that they have. And some people actually put pin boards on their doors. And some people do little things. Are we already here? This is midship.
No, this is
Nope.
mid.
Just when we think our journey's over, it keeps going.
This walk to the app.
Hi, Mom. She's gonna enjoy going through this.
Camera work.
Huh?
Nice camera work.
Oh, thank you. A pyrothic. Okay, guys, I think we're getting to our journey.
Journey's end.
Yeah. Possibly the end of our case.
Oh, yes we are.
I see it. Guys, we did it. We made it to... Oh, and look at this. Alice is waiting here to greet us.
And now if you'd be so kind as to activate the painting.
Hold your magnet over the metal objects and search.
A painting!
below.
Doesn't care about the painting right now.
Yeah, exactly.
Too many clues to be discovered of who done it.
Very true. What is behind all these tins and pots and pans, I wonder?
So far,
Nothing.
blood jars. Shall it be behind this one? Or maybe this one?
Oh!
A palm tree?
A
Leaf?
palm leaf?
A palm leaf.
What villain would have a palm leaf? Better mark it in your casebook.
Alright.
Well, we have a palm leaf, so let's go ahead
You
and...
sure found a lot of clues. Who do you think committed the crime?
Guys, final say, is it the evil queen or is it Yzma? But I think we should look in our clue book and see if there's anything jungle-y going on.
Indeed.
So between the evil queen and Yzma, let's see if they have anything about force in here.
Well, I don't know if you knew this about Yzma, but her biggest dream is ruling a jungle empire.
Oh, a jungle
And
empire. you
knowing the evil queen herself, knowing how she likes to dwell with her magic mirror, I don't really think she is the jungle type.
say. No, and the key word being a jungle,
Exactly.
I think we might know who our culprit is, Detective
I
Harry.
think we have found who stole all the paintings, friends, and it is none other than the treacherous Yzma.
Now, since we are on
Deck
Deck
9,
what else has an aft? Deck 7.
Deck 7. So
It has
let's
a-
go down a few.
History next to it.
Ooh. So let's go ahead, head down there, and see if we can stop the culprit. Okay, here we are.
Okay, you've collected lots of clues.
So
Now,
we're gonna
who do you think
say
committed the crime?
Based on all the evidence.
Just pick a photo.
Yzma.
Okay,
Oh.
Let's
we
get
can
to...
check their stateroom.
Alright, let's see.
A painting in the suspect's room.
Llama?
Great deduction.
Cusco?
You figured out who committed the crime.
Cronkroyd.
And look at the security footage. The criminal's trying to escape. Quick,
We have to go
go
capture
to this location on your map and
Deck
let's
five.
catch that criminal.
And luckily for us, we're in the aft, so we
We're in
gotta
the
go
aft.
down to deck 5.
Let's go!
Let's go stop her. Alright.
Underlay!
Alright, guys.
Alright, here we are. Final paintings. Actually, in fact, these are my favorite paintings on the ship. Because they depict the fight scene between, the ship and the fortress in Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yes, it
It's
does.
like my favorite ones. But anyway,
Alright, Harry, go catch Yzma.
Yzma.
We know it was you.
Comfy! My badge would line up like you. Oh, where are you, Yzma? Oh.
Oh,
Oh.
get him, boys. Oh my goodness.
Who turned out the lights?
Look at all the paintings.
It's Yzma!
Pull the lever, Kronk.
This is the right lever.
Bye-bye.
Oh.
Case closed. I guess it's curtains for that villain. You really have a knack for the art of detective. to work. Way to go! You can come back and help us anytime.
Alright guys, I would say case closed. Yzma is now captured and the paintings are back where they're supposed to be.
I guess when it comes to crime sprees of art, one would call Yzma a whale.
Thank you for coming to solve the mystery with us. If your guess was Yzma,
You win!
you were correct.
Your victory prize is a free subscription to A Bouncing Journey. So go ahead, subscribe to the channel, like the video, and hit the notification bell because, you know, to keep up with all the amazing Disney content you can find right here on A Bouncing Journey. Boing.
Bye guys. Alright guys, and we also have a detective agency here on deck 5 midship. And it's going to be same setup, just your 3 cases here. The paintings and the Dalmatians are on the same one. And then the Muppets is its own separate one. But you can also become a detective here. And then the other office is located on deck 2 midship.